Hello teacher, this is my audio about pragmatics. So, pragmatics in linguistics deals with the study of language in context. How context influences the interpretation of meaning in communication. It focuses on how people use language in social situations, considering factors like implied meaning, context, intention, and presuppositions to understand communication beyond just the literal words used. In other words, pragmatics is a field of linguistics concerned with what a speaker implies and a listener infers based on contributing factors like situational context. Type of pragmatics. Number one, speech acts. Speech acts are concepts in linguistics that study how speech not only conveys information but also performs actions, such as requesting, giving orders, making promises, or apologizing. Example: I promise I will be there on time, committing to a future action or behavior. Dixes. Dixes in pragmatics can be observed in various contexts. Dixes expressions like here, there, this, and that are commonly used in every language to reference specific elements within a given context. For example, I will meet you there. In this sentence, there is a deictic expression that relies on the context to indicate a location relative to the speaker and listener. Implicature. Implicature is the hidden or implied meaning in communication that is not explicitly stated. It involves assumptions or understandings made from the context or implied information from someone's words, which can differ from the literal or explicit meaning. In the given example, the response, "I've already had breakfast," implicitly implies that the person doesn't want to drink because they've already eaten, although it's not directly expressed. For example, it's getting late, and I have an early morning tomorrow. In this sentence explicitly, a person states that it is getting late, but does not directly say that they want to go home or stop talking. The implication is that the person may want to finish the conversation or leave a certain situation because they have obligations in the morning and want to get ready for bed or rest early. The implicature is contained in the context of the sentence without being stated directly. Politeness. In linguistics, politeness refers to the polite and respectful way of speaking in a language. Examples can be found in the use of words like please, thank you, or the selection of more subtle words to honor the other person. Examples: thank you very much for your help. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Or excuse me, may I ask you something? Conversational maxims. Conversational maxims in linguistics refer to the guiding principles proposed by philosopher Paul Grace. They outline the fundamental rules that govern effective communication in conversations. These maxims include the principles of quantity, providing adequate information; quality, being truthful; relation, being relevant; and manner, being clear and avoiding ambiguity. Adhering to these principles helps people engage in cooperative and meaningful conversations. For example, Maxim of quantity. I need a medium-sized box for shipping. This adheres to the maxim by providing the specific size required without excessive detail. Maxim of quality. The meeting starts at 9 a.m. This follows the maxim by providing information considered accurate and truthful. Maxim of relation. Regarding your question about the project deadline, we'll discuss it in the team meeting tomorrow. The sentence maintains relevance by addressing the specific topic raised. Maxim of manner. Could you please explain the steps one by one? By asking for a clear, orderly explanation, this adheres to the maxim of manner. Presupposition. Presuppositions in linguistics refer to assumptions or beliefs that are taken as true or accepted beforehand in a sentence or a statement. In the context of linguistics, presupposition is a pragmatic feature related to the meaning implied in a sentence. For example, do you still have your book with you? This sentence assumes that the listener previously had the book or usually carries it. Another important fact is the difference between pragmatics and semantics. Semantics looks at the literal meaning of words and the meanings that are created by the relationships between linguistic expressions, while pragmatics examines how meaning is created. However, it pays more attention to context. Pragmatics recognizes how important context can be when interpreting the meaning of discourse and also considers things such as irony, metaphors, idioms, and implied meanings.